Hey everybody, welcome back to the Booshakalaka podcast. My name is Tiffany. I'm your host, Joe, my co-host Pierre.
And we are here celebrating our 300 plus subscribers by reviewing 300. Yeah.
It only seemed fit.
2006's. I was like, damn, I didn't realize moved that old. These people are still alive.
I thought it was older. 2006?
That's why I was like, that's... Ugh. I didn't realize it came out that, like, that's... Today, like, all these actors are old. But yeah.
Well, I'm glad they still living, okay?
Exactly. I'm living. Like, whoa. Like, that was Flavor of Love time. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh my God. So I probably watched Pumpkin Spit on New York, and then later that night went to go see 300, because I did see this in the movie theater.
Actually, I can slap the shit out of you because do it! Slap me, bitch! You motherfucking whore!
This was an epic of epic proportions, and it actually still holds up, which is crazy. I think it's just the way that it was filmed, which kind of makes it look like, I want to say anime, but obviously not anime, but it looks very cartoony. So you can't really judge like the special effects because that's how it's supposed to look. And I did appreciate
the lighting was very low. It was like it was a bunch of overcast and a bunch of evening time shootings. I don't know what Zack Snyder was thinking, but I get what you're saying. It doesn't look. I don't think it could age badly because of the way it was.
No, because of the way it was filmed. Yeah, I think that they should make more movies like this, like maybe a romantic comedy.
Okay, stop. It looked good for
not starring Sydney Sweeney.
Greek. What the? She was only in one, wasn't she? She was only one.
Oh, whatever that movie is with that one guy that fake Tom Cruise.
Yes, I hate you. Not fake Tom Cruise. Please stop. But yeah. So yeah, it does look good. But yeah, I think it looks like very good for old Greek times. But like I said in a previous review, all these movies sort of came out like Troy, 300. Like I got all of them confused because they all came out at the same time, and they all have the same problem that I'm gonna get into once we start the review.
I don't think I've seen Troy.
Yeah, that's what it suggested right after I watched it. It was like, watch Troy. And I don't feel like
why don't you watch Troy? If you like this, you'll love this one.
Yeah, I don't want to see long hair Brad Pitt right now.
Like, don't tell me what to do. But again, thank you for the subscribers. We really appreciate it. We're shooting for the moon this year. You know, maybe we can get to 1,000. You know, 500. You know, something that would be amazing. Because after 500, we start getting paid. Give me some coins.
Hello, right.
But we still enjoy it, and again, thank you. And so sorry for my lighting. I'm in the process of moving, so everything is packed. So here we are. But let's get started. I'm gonna call this a scheme set up by the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh my God! To blame him is a bit ableist. We start off with. First of all, this whole movie is narrated.
It was his fault.
This whole movie is narrated, and no one told me. I guess it's part of the Greek thing, so I'll let it slide. But it was like, sir, stop talking. Like, I thought it was going. You know how you narrate the beginning, how they narrate the beginning of a movie, like if it's a Pixar movie, and then they just let it play, and then they'll come back with the epilogue, like prologue, epilogue.
Well, I won't take any slander on a narrated movie because of Kill Bill. So let's move on. She talked through that whole damn movie. Don't even. She gave origin stories for everybody in the what is it? The Viper Association.
The Deadly Viper Assassination Squad. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, you trying to say the Black Mamba Squad? But yeah.
I was about to say the Black Mamba Squad. I said the motherfucking Black Mamba.
That was hilarious.
But yes, we're told that the Spartans are born. They get their bones checked. That if the bones ain't looking right, they throw the babies to to the dungeon because
Why you about
they
to shoot
have
the baby?
to. They fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids!
What the hell is wrong with you? They want to make sure that the children are ready for battle. That's they are breeding men for battle or breeding boys for battle. And we see that King Leonidas becomes King Leonidas after he has done, all the trials and tribulations. He goes on the ancient quest by himself, and he comes back victorious after killing. Did he kill a lion? I can't remember what it was.
It was a big wolf.
Oh, same thing. So they all in the same
Giant.
family. Rawr, they
giant
got
wolf.
teeth, hair,
Killed
and
Shere Khan
fangs
or something.
Scar, if you will. Yeah, so he comes back and they're like, okay, all hail King Leonidas. Boom, we got his little backstory. We cool about that. We skip, 30 years, and he is with his family. He's with his wife, who is now
Cersei,
the queen.
bitch ass.
Queen Gorgo. And his son, and they over there sparring and the thing. And then the Persian, do they give him a name? Persian messenger.
He's like an ambassador.
I hate that.
He's like the messenger.
I feel like he should have a name. I'm going to call him, I don't know, Paul. That sounds like a name that was around back then.
Persians.
So,
at least call him Paulistes.
Who?
Paulistes. Like, he's Persian. Put a little on it.
Okay, Estes Brasilia. I love saying that to scare you. If you haven't, guys, please go back and listen to our I Still Know What You Did Last Summer recap. It was amazing. It was fun. So he comes over and he's like, look, y'all. I got an offering of some earth and water. As long as the king submits to us. And they're like, this don't sound like a fair deal. And Queen Gorgo stands up. She starts saying, he's like, how dare this woman speak?
No, shut up, bitch. Like it was very.
And she makes such the point. Like they always discredit women, but women make you. Everyone in this world was made by a woman. What are we talking about? Anyway, I ain't got none. So moving on. And he's like, okay, well, Leonidas is like, okay, wife, let me handle this, wife. He go talk to him over by this big ass well. I don't think it's a well. It's the opening of the gates to hell.
It's like a hole for no reason. That could be very dangerous to children.
He's talking to him. Oh God, I can't remember. He said this is.
Oh well, he was basically. What did he say? I mean, it sounds like they're having a conversation about like maybe it could work. Maybe they'll bend the knee. How it's gonna work, and then he just starts like going off on him, and he's like basically sees them. And the dude is like, whoa, you ain't supposed to shoot the messenger. Like, this is, you crazy. You a madman. This is madness. Like, what do you, like, back up. Hold up now. Chill out. Baby, Leonidas. He take a look at his wife. She give him that look like, you gonna get some tonight. He say, madness? This is Sparta!
Karate chop, judo chop. Kick him straight in the gut. And he just flies.
They kill all his men. They throw him down in the well too. It was like
into the pit of hell. That was like the.
I didn't realize that was the beginning of the movie. I never.
Yeah. Yes. You would have thought that was the end because that seems so epic. But the actual end is even more epic. Because I actually thought, never mind. So let's move on to the next part. The synopsis said it was a bottomless pit, but I'm like, it's gotta end somewhere, bitch. I don't know, the equator. Or China, they say like you dig a hole far enough, you end up in China or something.
I don't think Gen Z knows about that. They may find that insensitive.
Sorry, that was some stupid shit that we learned or that we heard when we were kids. It wasn't.
It was in all the movies and TV shows.
Like
it was like lore.
Yeah, it was our lore. Our lore was ridiculous back in the day.
Well, it wasn't, no, because we learned in science class about the Earth's core and shit, so we knew you couldn't go through the Earth. So, no, it was just kind of like a fun thing to say. Probably
So
some Bugs Bunny
Leonidas,
shit. I used to dig the hole, and you know how Bugs Bunny used to travel.
I ain't dig no holes. I ain't do that. So Leonidas wants to back the Persians up through Thermopylae. Baby, the words... Sorry, if I messed up some words... My bad, y'all. But he wants to funnel them through a narrow pass, which basically says, even though they have a bigger army than us, if I get them right here, it is a trap. It's a trap.
Yeah.
27. It's a trap.
You know, like old dude who I can never remember his name from Star Wars, but I love it.
I can't either.
It's not. I don't know who it is, but I know it's a trap. That's how he says it. But anyway, so they're like, okay, yeah, that's a good idea, but no, we don't want y'all to go to war. What are you talking about? But you know, big man on campus.
Disgusting. This part is disgusting. There's a lot, and it is 2006, but it's so nasty. Like, because they have oracles that they have to they have the special council, and they have to consult the oracles, and the oracles are basically these beautiful young women.
Rock video.
These oracles are basically these beautiful young women who have to get licked by old, deformed men.
And souls as black as hell.
In order to tell the future, and I'm like, what? Who made that shit?
Kill me.
It'd be so obvious that patriarchy exists. Like, y'all just be making nasty shit up because y'all ugly and y'all want to touch on women still. Like,
have you ever seen a movie called Teeth?
Yes, Vagina Dentata.
Vagina Dentata. I want
movie.
that. I'm like, this would be amazing if all women could have it.
Why haven't we done that movie? But yeah.
I'm just saying, we gotta be able to fight back.
Yeah, so the oracle gives the prophecy in a different language.
He gives the hell no, y'all gonna die.
Yeah, and they basically say, hey, you don't go to war with the Persians. Believe in God, believe in us, don't go to war. And after, Leonidas is pissed, he leaves, and then one of the little, another emissary from Persia come over, and he give all them gold and shit, and he like, oh yeah, we gonna give y'all oracles, we gonna give y'all women, we gonna give y'all money. Thank you. Like, basically, they lied. They're siding with the Persians to get him not to go to war. It's a conspiracy. But he the only one with some balls. Mind you, you see all the balls in this movie because anybody got their damn clothes on. I was like, the only reason I was not upset
is it always warm over there? I'm gonna assume no.
Well, my thing is,
well, they said it was August. Let me stop. They did say it was August because they're not supposed to go on war in August.
Well, in these movies, like Troy, all these movies where it's like ancient, they always wear armor and they always have their armor on. But my thing is, they always die. Like, the armor never stops the sword. The armor never stops the axe or an arrow. So what is the point of the armor? So I wasn't upset that they didn't have clothes on because it's like, well, what's the point anyway? If I'm wearing all this clinky armor and you swing a sword and I still die, what the fuck I had it on for? I might as well just show my abs.
Because it lessens the blow.
Okay, fuck that. I'm gonna die anyway. I don't care. I'm gonna be dead.
I mean, you could get shot in your leg, or you can get shot in your stomach regularly and survive, but you can get shot with a bulletproof vest and still survive. What would you prefer to have on?
The bulletproof vest, I'm glad you brought that up. The bulletproof vest is going to stop the bullet, though. I'm gonna get injury because
sometimes
the impact.
It's not 100%. It's not foolproof like a condom.
Okay, Quagmire. So yeah, he amasses. So he's not supposed to go to war, like, legally. So he gets like 300 of their best soldiers who all have kids so their bloodline can continue, and they're just like, oh, we're gonna go for a stroll.
Yeah.
Please stop. Please
like
stop.
Like your cousins on Thanksgiving. Oh, after they ate, we about to go for a walk.
Right. So, the people, there's this weird ass politician dude who's obviously like shady. Like, he doesn't even try to not seem shady. He's just like obviously a bad guy. I don't understand. Like, he's so unbelievable. Like, I don't know if it was meant to be that way, but it was like, I know you're lying, dude. I know you're double crossing me. Like, something about him just gives Squidward. I don't know, but he's like, hey, where y'all going? He's like, we just going for a walk over here, and we'll be right back.
Don't worry about it. Be right back. BRB.
The queen is like, bring your ass back here. Here's my good luck charm necklace. And he takes it with him, and they gone. He leaves his son and everything. They gone. Now, one of his general, he has his son in there. He's like, I see you got your son up in here. He's like, I got others.
This one has to prove himself to me, and prove himself he does. But then they start marching. The ants go marching one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching. They just walking. And a couple of 1,000 Arcadians show up. So this movie should be called 1300. But we're not.
No, because
Gonna
if we
press
do that, then
numbers.
we have to talk about how 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, which was like, what was it, like 15? I fucking hate that movie.
15! We have 15 puppies! Look.
15
So,
puppies.
and then they, the leader, so they reach Thermopylae. They get to Thermopylae, and a storm comes in and it sinks a lot of Persian Navy ships, so that helps them during this first war.
Yeah, sort of a
Or
good
during
omen.
this first fight, brawl.
Mind you, did they bring food?
Yes, I did see Leonidas eating an apple at one point.
Burn in hell. Burn in hell.
Real at the end of one of their fights, he bit into an apple. I mean, shit, that's all apple
They
they keep
He
the
stole that
Persians
apple.
away. I don't know, baby.
He stole
So
that.
they find a the Persian encampment, and they actually build a wall using dead Persian bodies and I don't know, whatever other shit they could find, some mud. Like, how did they do this? How long was this war?
The same way that because the lore around these Persians is they're led by King Xerxes, and he's supposed to be like a god king, like he's supposed to be, and that he calls his army the Immortals, and they just do these unspeakable things. Like they have this whole village that they destroyed, and they like there's like one little boy who's like left alive, but then he dies anyway, and they have them stacked in like this giant, what is it, like a T? It like they just have bodies just stacked, so like they just seem sort of like mythical. So when they do that, they're like, well, you know, I mean, I guess maybe it's just a thing than stacking bodies, because it's like, I mean, we could do it too. If they it would have been more scary if they hadn't done the same thing like 30 minutes later.
Right, because you like, but I mean, it's not like it's 2026 where the news travels fast. They didn't know what happened. You know, I come right behind you and get killed the same damn way as the person in front of me because I can see it. But here come, what's his name?
King Xerxes?
Ephaltes.
If them names, look.
He come over.
His name today, he would be Ernest today. He would be Ernest. So
Okay, Ernest, sounds good.
he been
So
following
he
them
comes
since
over,
they
he's
left.
like, yeah, my family got kicked the hell out of Sparta because I look like this. But I love Sparta and I want to represent for my country, which makes no sense. Can I help y'all out? And Leonidas is like, you know what? We could put you in the front and let you die first, but we're not going to do that. We want you to help all of the slain or hurt soldiers, you know, get them back home, nurse everybody back to health. That's what we want you to do. He's like, fine, I'll do it. And it's like, it's time to fight now. It's time to fight. So the Spartans, they're like, we're not laying down our weapons. We're about to fight, blah, 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 blah. And then again, here comes that narrow pathway, and they're able to kind of not stuff. What's the word I'm looking for? Not stick. Trap the people, you know, into the narrow pathway because there's nothing that they can do. Where we gonna go? Where we gonna go? We shoulder bumper to bumper. How I feel like when I'm at work sometimes. So they end up killing everybody there, no casualties. So it's like we still at 1300. We could have been at 1301, but we sent Ernest away. But here we are, 1300. And at this point, I'm like, when I remember why I didn't know the story of the 300. I didn't know any of this story. So like when I'm watching it, I was like, oh, they gonna win. I remember thinking that in the movie theater. I'm like, oh, they're so smart. They're not gonna lose. I wish I could remember who I went to see this with. It must have been some kind of man because this wouldn't be something that I would have picked out on my own. It couldn't have been. So Xerxes comes up. He got all his jewelry on, and he looking like,
Girl.
Come, Leonidas. Let us reason together.
you think he might have been a little gay?
Non-binary. I think he's just non-binary.
I can see it. He got eyeliner. I mean, he was giving us Prince mixed with.
But then he's also like fucking 8 feet tall and with a deep ass voice.
Right. It's like what is
If you
he?
haven't
Is he
seen the
human?
South Park episode that parodies this movie,
No, I haven't seen it.
You
So now
have-
you can understand it. You should go back and watch it now that you've watched this movie.
I'm not watching them scissor. But
You're
was
not
that
watching
episode
South. You're not gonna go back and watch the South Park episode.
It was the episode where Mrs. Garrison was at the lesbian bar called D.
Oh,
Yikes.
no, I didn't. I haven't watched any of them after Mr. Garrison transitioned. I didn't watch any after that. I didn't know that they did transition, but look at me using the right verbiage.
It was briefly, but yes.
But no, I just tiddlywinks, stuff like that.
Oh my god, you have to go fucking watch it. It's so good.
So Xerxes like, all right, look, join my crew, America's Best Dance Crew, and we can win. We can win the battle. Shane Sparks will give us the, you did good, dog. And what's his name, JC Sajay and Lil Mama will like push us through to the next round. Just join our group. We'll give you wealth, power. And he's like, no, like it's just not what I want. You're not Spartan material. You're not.
Yeah. I can't.
You don't even go here.
I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles, and we'd all eat it, be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
My legs hurt. Can't bend my knee. Like, just got his thighs all out. Which I mean, Xerxes
Rock
is
then
naked
bend
too.
my knees every time the beat drop.
So it's like, I mean, they both naked, but yeah. So he declines him, and he's just like, oh, well, you're gonna pay for this. I didn't understand why he didn't just kill him then, though. Like, that was a very
right.
That was a very interesting, because I was like, why don't you just kill him now?
Yeah, I think I thought you're right. Like, he could have just slashed him right in the big thighs because he was like standing at thigh level because the guy is so damn tall. Like, he really could have just done that. You're right. I don't understand. But Xerxes stands in. Is this with the elephants?
Yeah, it's like a bunch of fucking shit. Like, it's just like a zoo. Like, he got all these.
He literally sent in Noah's Ark. Okay.
Literally.
He sent in Noah's Ark. We got these big ass elephants with all these jewelry on, and DJ Khaled, and blankets and stuff over them. And it's like, you on this big ass elephant, all I gotta do is stab the elephant.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic though, because they got all these big deformed people too, and it's like, well, had y'all kept them Sparta, they could have been, like, that's basically what it just seems like. They were the outcasts of Sparta. I know they usually throw the babies down, but what if they survive? Like, I mean,
I don't know, but they lose that battle, and they got rhinos and everything. They lose that battle. They kicking the elephants off the fucking side of the cliff. I was very upset.
Yeah,
elephants are my
favorite. They actually do this
animal.
thing where they push them off the cliff, like they just charge them and they make them just back up. I thought that was actually brutal.
Yeah, because
that's what they used to do to buffalo.
Okay, home on the range. Because you can't control that. They're going to be... Things are going to scare animals.
Mm-hmm. Period.
Like, that's just the way it is. And this big-ass elephant going to buck up, and it's a wrap for you, baby. Then, so they win that battle. Then we roll over and we see Ernest's ass. He done got captured by Xerxes. And Xerxes over there saying, hey, ugly. What was that? I can't remember the old man's name in Demon Knight, but literally he taunted him just like he did him. Like, I can give you the bitches, the booze, the pussy, whatever you looking for. I can give it all to you if you tell me where they gonna be.
And he just does it.
And
that's
because
why
he's an incel.
Exactly. But he offered him all that. He talking about, I want a uniform. Ugly bitch. It's always a Quasimodo bitch. Like,
literally, like I said, Quasimodo. So he tells him where they are, and boom, they're in another fight. And this is, like you said, the captain is there. The captain's son. Oh no! I'm sorry. So the captain sees his son's head get chopped off. So this is when they're starting to get some casualties. So like, it's getting to them, it's affecting them. The captain's son dies, and then he's hurt for all of 3.5 seconds. And then he's mad. Then he starts slashing people. Like, that's all you need. Like, I can't think of what movie, but it's just like, like, you're sad, crying. Then it just turns into rage. And he goes in and he starts killing people. And we're literally just slashing, gashing, cut another hole in everybody's ass. That's all we're doing. We're talking for a little bit, then we're killing. And then we're talking, and then we're killing. Like, that sounds like a movie I should write. Talking and killing. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
but anyways, he kills all those, and then so these are the Arcadians at this time, and they retreat, and they learn that the Arcadians retreat because they learn about what Ernest did. Those were the ones that were helping them. I'm sorry, helping the Spartans. So they retreat, and the Spartans like, whatever. This is what we do. We were born for this, bitch.
Now,
which is literally.
There is one who's injured. He lost his eye, and so he's like, I can stay with y'all. And then Leonidas is like, no, go back and tell everybody what went down, like what we facing.
And he like, but y'all not done yet. I don't know what happened. He like, you know what's gonna happen.
Right, and he's like, he gives him his wife's necklace, and so he heads back. Now back at Sparta, bullshit's going on. It's not really much going on. Basically, what men have to put in every fucking script. The queen is reaching out to the politician, and she's like, hey, we need to talk to the council so they can send more men because I'm worried, they ain't back yet. So he's like, okay, I'll, but what you gonna give me? And of course, he rapes her. I just want to skip past it because I hate shit like that. And he got to be all egregious about it. Like, I mean, it's already bad, and you got to be an asshole about it too. So she goes meet with the council the next day.
He not only rapes her, he then tells the people that she's an adulteress and she slept with him. Like she wasn't forced to do it.
She gets this big long speech, and he just basically calls her, slut shames her, and then.
I thought it was so funny. I wanted her to say something, but he was like, "You're not gonna enjoy this," and I could see her saying, "No woman ever does with you." I wanted a good line like that.
No, she gave me what I need because mind you, I hated her this whole movie because I'm thinking with Cersei eyes, but she made me very happy because he's like dismiss her, get the hell out of here. The guards grab her, she spits on him, slaps him. She grabs one of their swords and stabs him.
This will not be over quickly. You will not enjoy this. I am not your queen.
And she says the same thing he said to her. This won't happen like quickly. You're not gonna enjoy this. She stabs him, and then when she pulls the sword out of his gut, all of the money, the Persian gold, falls out of him. And so you see, everyone's like, "Oh, he betrayed us."
Traitor!
So they do end up, siding with the queen and sending help to them. So that was a win for her. But, I mean, it's sad that she had to go. Ugh, I hate that. But yeah, that's what happened in Sparta.
But it took too. I mean, I don't think it took too long because even if she said,
we gotta remember this is on foot these days. Ain't no
right, and it's still the next day.
They don't even have horses; they just walk.
The war, I think, was only 3 to 4 days. It wasn't that long, so I mean, they didn't need that many apples. So
they're shredding.
So now, led by Ernest, the Persians find and encircle the Spartans. It felt like that fucking episode of The Walking Dead when Glenn and Redhead died.
Oh, no. Nope. We're not talking about that.
What was his name?
It was Glenn. Oh, you mean the guy who killed him?
And the other guy.
I forgot the other guy. I don't know. I just know that was some bullshit, and that's when the show went downhill, because how the fuck did you give him redemption?
Oh, baby, I watched maybe 2 to 3 episodes after that, and then I turned it off.
They gave that guy a redemption arc, by the way.
You can breathe. You can blink. You can cry. Hell, you're all gonna be doing that.
Like they didn't. He never got his comeuppance.
Negan.
Yeah, they gave him
redemption arc.
Yes, after you killed Glenn, I was like, oh, that's why the show. Yeah, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
Was it written like that in the comic, or was that just for this TV show?
I don't know. I don't think so, because people were pissed about it. I think people were very pissed about it because they were like, they wanted justice for him, and he never gets it. So yeah. I mean, for Glenn, because I hate that. Ugh. But yeah.
Okay, so they're still demanding for the Spartans.
Xerxes got on his gold thong, and and
they're still demanding for them to surrender. It's like, why aren't y'all just going in to kill the Spartans? Like, why are we still talking?
Well, because I think they've proven themselves. So you kind of want those kind of people to be part of your army.
Oh yeah, you want them on your. Okay, that's
they've
true.
killed your best. So I think that's why.
Okay, that makes sense. But they're like, no, and so Stelio.
Steliocontos!
That that was his name. The one that goes in and kills the general. His name was Stelio.
Oh yeah. Gerard Butler kneels. He drops his shield, his sword. I mean his spear. And he like kneels only so Michael Fassbender can come and jump on his back and kill the general standing his general. And then he gets up, he backs up. Xerxes is pissed. He's like, he's just like, what the fuck? So before he has time to say anything, he throws his spear, Leonidas, and it goes and it cuts through his cheek, and it cuts through his piercings in his cheek, and so it's not meant to kill him. It's meant to show he's not a god. He's a regular human being.
You are mortal, bitch.
You are mortal. And he is pissed. He said, kill them all. Now, mind you, here come these arrows. I hate fucking... This is why I don't like medieval shit, because it's like arrows can just do anything, but they didn't do shit in the real war with the Native Americans when they should have been killing these motherfucking colonizers. So the arrow they shoot, like, it's like thousands, y'all. Like, it's like too many. It's so many. Like, I would get instantly angry. Like, why are all these coming at me? Because it's like whenever there's an arrow...
Like, did y'all seriously need to waste all of this? So now, whoever over there making the fucking arrows got to make 1,000 more. Because I swear it's like 1,000. It's like 1,000 arrows
they're knocking them out. Because even though they have the shields, like, again, we've always seen these movies. No shield, no armor stops an arrow. But again, why didn't it stop the white man? So, they just going down. They're going down. They can't take it. They still trying to fight. They have the spirit in them. But, I mean... You're literally talking about spikes coming at you from they're coming down on you. Like, what are you gonna do? Because they still fucking them up. Like they fucking them up hand on hand. But y'all had to do these arrows because y'all can't win no other way.
That's what I said. Fight me like a man.
So they going down. Leonidas, he's still trying to stand up. Stelio Santos, he on the ground. He like, it feels good to die by your side, man. Baby,
it was an honor to die with you, and he says back, it was an honor to live with you, or something like that. Yep, it was very heartfelt. And then he looks up, and all you see is just arrows come in. And I remember thinking to myself, because they cut to black, I was like, oh, he might have lived.
Girl, please. It looked like a bunch of locusts in the sky.
So we got the guy that got his eye. He goes back to town, and he talks to the Spartan council. He lets them know what happens, and then the Greeks,
he's the one who's narrating, and I didn't realize that.
Huh?
He's the one who's narrating. I didn't realize that until the end.
Oh, yeah. Because he's the only one that damn lived. Well, a couple of them, a couple other ones lived that were injured. But he mobilizes an army that the Spartans are leading, which, even though they started this shit, here we are. I mean, it would have happened anyway. Like when he denied the Persian messenger, and if the Persian messenger would have went back and told them what he said, it would have started the war anyway. So it doesn't matter. It's like, get it over with now. But they could have had more help had they waited till the Persians decided to, start war with them and not vice versa. But he has the speech. He honors King Leonidas and 300 who sacrificed their life a year prior, not the 1,000, no, the 1,000 Armenians, but whatever. And he leads the Greeks into the Battle of Plataea against the Persians. And the movie goes off. There is a sequel.
Yeah, I saw that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. But yeah.
Am I gonna watch it? No.
He does give the wife back, the necklace and everything. It's just, I didn't expect it. Like, damn. They did so good the whole movie, and then they got betrayed. It's like... And then my thing is, he wishes, when he sees Ernest over there, he like, he's like, I hope you live? It was, like, weird. I was like, I didn't... And he, like, kind of looks, like, upset that he said that. I'm like, is that an insult? Because I would have slit your fucking throat, bitch.
Because somebody's going to kill him. He the first one out. He better do all he can for the next couple of days, because he's out of here. You're out of here. But yeah, that was 300. I like this movie. I think it's good. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it a 4. I had only seen it in the theaters, and then I saw it again, obviously today. I didn't remember why they were fighting and everything, but I still enjoyed it. Like, it wasn't like a chore to watch. I liked it. I would recommend it. It's got nothing on Apocalypto. But It was a good movie. How about you?
Okay. I'll give it a 4 as well. It was a really good movie. It was shot very well. It definitely had Zack Snyder all over it with all this slow motion for unnecessary bullshit.
But this was the first of it, so it's a get up.
Nothing needed to be slow motion. I don't know if was it in 3D, because it seemed like they had a lot of moments where they like cracked a whip towards the screen, and I was like, was this supposed to be 3D?
If it was, I didn't see it in 3D.
Yeah.
But it does. You know, it probably had one of them covers. You know, where you turn it to the side.
Go to fucking hell.
Jack Frost.
I know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, the holographic, is that what they call it? Yeah.
Hologram.
Okay, yeah. So, but it was good. They were all in shape. Like, my God, like Gerard Butler. I was like, oh my goodness. It's like after this, he just started doing comedies because he was like, never again. I'll never work out this hard again.
Still doing plain terrorist movies.
He ain't taking his damn shirt off no more. No, because by the time because I didn't meet him until The Ugly Truth, and he ain't had this body. So
what about the President movie? Wasn't he the president in one of the movies?
No, you be talking about the I know what movies you're talking about. It's like such
White
and
House
such,
Down.
such and such. Yeah, like those. He's in those, but yeah. But no, it was just good. Like I thought it was just very clever. I mean, it was just a bunch of fighting in sandals and shit. But
did you ever see Meet the Spartans?
Mm-mm.
Okay, you know the parody.
Again, these all came out at the same time, and I was
no. That was the parody, like date movie, epic movie. They had one called Meet the Spartans, and I remember seeing it. But I thought even back then that it was shit, and I turned it off.
Yeah, I'm so glad they stopped doing that. Like, just wasting money.
Would not recommend. Oh wait, gotta get my notes again. Thank you so much for the 300 followers. We really appreciate it. You know, couldn't have did it without you. But again, you know, tell everybody you know about the Booshakalaka podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, because next week we're gonna take it over to Lake Placid. Time for some more animal horror.
Creature feature.
Starring Betty White. And
exactly.
Jane? No, not Jane Fonda. Baby, I don't know that lady name.
Please stop.
Not Jane Fonda, but you know the lady. You know it when you see her. You know when I'll give you her name when we talk about her. But yes, Lake Placid. Was it a crocodile or alligator? I think it was an alligator.
Yeah, I think it was gator.
Gator. All right, we will see you then. Enjoy this review, and again, Happy New Year, and again, thanks for the 300. Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Where did you hide it, Dan? Please be sure to send us your requests at booshakalakapodcast@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter X, Booshakalakapod. You can also find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Instagram at Booshakalakapodcast.